Welcome to Pop Culture Roulette for all your pop culture needs. We're America's podcast.
Ooh, spooky.
All right, everybody, it is spooky season. We are deep in the middle of it. We are taking a break from the 31 for 31 this year. Well, maybe forever, who knows? Depends
It's,
on how crazy we're going to get. But we can't leave spooky season alone. And so Justin came to us and said he wants to do the Stephen King movies. Not the Stephen King books, but the ones that were books first, are short stories, are somehow written by Stephen King. And so we broke it into two episodes. We are going to talk about the best of this week, and then next week we're going to talk about the worst of. So
Yeah. Well,
we,
I don't know if we'd really say they're the worst stuff, but using our metrics that we always do, I figured out all the stuff, and I didn't do any of the made for TV movies like the original It didn't make the
okay.
cut.
All right.
And I ended up with 56 movies that are Stephen King based on something he wrote. So that's why we did the two brackets, because otherwise we'd do one big ass bracket. And I figured, you know what, 56, 28, two brackets. So the worst of is the bottom 28, and the best of is the top 20.
And as always, we're probably, like Jeremy said, we're probably going to have more fun with the worst of because those are the movies we tend to enjoy more.
That is true.
Okay. Anyway, I guess before we go too much further, as always, we are joined by Justin, who built this bracket, and Jeremy, who is always down to talk about some spooky shit.
yo.
We love our brackets.
All right. Like Justin said, we have 28 movies to talk about. So we're gonna just start with the 17 and the 16 seed. So 17 is
And again, hold three. Three things we used: IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and Metacritic.
okay.
So it's not like there are choices. They're
Right.
the consensus out of the 300. Any tiebreakers, I used the Just Watch app, which everyone had a higher rating on there because we seem to use that app a lot to figure out where we can watch these movies.
Oh, absolutely. We should get a sponsorship by how often we bring them up.
Yeah. Proceed.
All right. So first up, we have Cat's Eye versus The Mist. And this is where I got to admit, Cat's Eye is one I'm not overly familiar with, but I can't say I haven't seen it because I don't remember it. So Justin, you did all the research. What is Cat's Eye?
Movie I didn't watch out of all
Okay.
these. I believe that's another Drew Barrymore movie, though.
It's an anthology movie. There's like
Oh,
three shorts.
see, that's the reason we invite you, Jeremy. Look
Got
at you coming up with the knowledge.
some use here.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I might have seen that one. I feel like I don't, but I don't remember it. So I guess I'm gonna have to vote for The Mist, even though I don't particularly much care for that one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the exact same boat. Like, well, I tried to watch as many of these as I could, which, that's a lot of stuff to try to get done while working. But I have to agree, I didn't get around to watching Cat's Eye, and The Mist isn't very good, but that's the one that I'd have to vote for because I at least have a knowledge of that one, unless Jeremy has a way to sway me, unless he's in the same boat.
I don't remember Cat's Eye that great either, to be honest. And I remember The Mist. Give me The Mist. I don't mind a bleak ending.
I don't mind the bleak ending either. I just didn't like that one.
I mean, it was, yeah.
I mean, there are lots of
Everything
movies.
leading up to it was fine, I
Yeah.
thought.
So, all
Well, the
right.
world's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No, that's
Sometimes you have to
fine.
shoot your fucking family in the car.
Well, sometimes, and there's going to be a couple movies that have bleak endings that I didn't on this list, or at least on next week's list, that I didn't hate. So we'll get well. To say I hate it, I didn't hate The Mist. I didn't like it very
Yeah,
much.
that's fair.
Yeah, it.
I wasn't
I
super
don't know.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
like 85 to
we
90
don't
percent
have
of
the
that
best
movie is
attention span already, and I was like, all right, come on.
yeah, 85 to 90% of that movie is pretty good. I just,
So wait, not to get too far ahead here, but are you telling me that Thinner is not on this list of top rated? Or are we just not scrolled down far enough for me to see it?
Uh, buddy, do you want good news or bad news?
Thinner's shitty on low rated? Because that's like one of my
Yeah.
favorite adaptations. Get the fuck out of here, IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and all the other clowns.
Oh, see, this is where
Let's go.
this is where the fun begins already. We're gonna
Do
start
you
debating next week's list before we're even on next week's
do
list.
you want to know, Jeremy, where it ranked out of the 56 movies?
Yeah, I do.
It was number
50.
47.
That's like, that's a travesty.
I think I remember enjoying Thinner. I know I read that one, but
A
that was because
travesty,
that
a sham, and a mockery all at the same time.
okay. I feel like I know how this is going. We're now to It Part One versus the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman being a movie that I immediately don't recognize.
It's a 2023 movie. I know I watched that one. And when I put this list together, my first thought was, how is this in the best of bracket?
Well, it's at the bottom of the breast of bracket.
It shouldn't be anywhere in the best of. But I'm going to vote it part one on that. I did not like The Boogeyman. I remember watching it recently. Eh,
Cool
Mm,
poster. Never seen it. I'm going It Part 1.
I mean, let's be fair. Even if we had seen it, it's going to lose to It Part One anyway.
Is it?
Because
I don't
I'm
know.
I don't know how far It Part One is going to go, but I'm going to say that. Oh wait, I'm trying to give it extra votes that we don't even have.
neither
It
I didn't. Yeah, neither of you watched The Boogeyman.
I
You
No.
didn't know what it
I
was, Nicholas.
I can say I've even heard of it, and I was looking through the list last night, going, and somehow that one escaped my attention even yesterday. So
Oh, it had a score of 175. I know we haven't been saying the scores,
yeah, I
but
mean,
yeah, that one had a score of 175.
my argument for, I mean, It Part One is, I mean, since we've broken up Part One and Part Two, I enjoyed Part Two, but Part One was really good. Part two had its problems, but I think even if you go back and you look at the TV version, part one was really good there. Part two is where the problems start to happen anyway. When it gets away from being kids and goes to being adults and gets into the space turtle of it all.
Hmm.
What do you think of the show coming out later this? I believe
I-
it's later this month.
I'm interested. I'm probably going to watch it.
This is
Is
me,
that
my impression of Cash Cow being milked.
Oh, absolutely it is.
is you think that'll be released episode by episode, or will it just be released all in one?
HBO tends to do it week by week. They don't tend to release everything all at once.
Well, they should.
I do not have Max, so I will not be watching it yet.
We can have that conversation later.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Here's two movies I actually have seen. Apt Pupil, which is 25, so damn near the bottom of the list. Also surprising to see it on the top list, versus The
And
Dead Zone. And this would be the Christopher Walken version of The Dead Zone.
yes,
Okay. Apt
App Pupil had a rating of 174, and the Dead Zone 230.
I've seen The Dead Zone. The Dead Zone is really cool. It's good. Christopher Walken does his Christopher Walken best. It's creepy. Apt Pupil. it was one of the weaker short stories I've ever read from Stephen King to begin with. So it's kind of like, I think that was it was the same book that Shawshank Redemption and Stand By Me came out of. So I think they were just like, well, we've done all the other short stories out of this
Uh,
book. We have to do this one. I mean, it's weird.
Like it was written in or something, be
Yeah.
like, hey, we want to turn these two. Well, then you got to do that one.
Yeah.
what's
Because,
what's the premise of that?
not like he finds out his teacher was a Nazi and I don't know. And like, there's some super, like, it's somehow linked to the Dark Tower stuff. But like obviously the movie pretty much pulls all the Dark Tower stuff out of it. Like it's also got some of the Hearts in Atlantis stuff in it, but I don't know. Like I remember seeing the movie. I want to say it was Magneto. Ian, the guy who played Magneto, whose name escapes me, and I've been really bad about that recently.
Isn't it like
Uh,
McGregor? No.
No, Ewan McGregor is somebody else. Um Okay, well, let's since I've got my
yeah.
phone up
Ah,
here, apt pupil Ian McKellen.
ah.
So I was right. Yeah, okay. A boy blackmails his neighbor after suspecting him to be a Nazi war criminal.
Is it also Shia LaBeouf?
No, that's before shot. Oh, that's
Ah,
Brad Renfro
ah.
and Josh Jackson, and then a bunch of people I don't know. Oh, Pete Davis, Bruce Davison. But yeah, it was okay. It wasn't great.
That
Dead
movie came out in '98.
Dead Zone was cool. I really like Dead Zone. I like Christopher Walken, and I like the idea that like you can tell like because that's the Christopher Walken like touches something or something from somebody and can see into the future, and like he figures out like he shakes the hand of a politician as like if I don't like kill this politician, like the world's gonna end, and like has to make the decision because nobody believes him, and like it's very I mean it's an interesting concept, and it's Christopher Walken, so that's my vote.
I agree.
Yeah,
Dead Zone's
I'll agree.
awesome.
All
I
right.
never even seen Apt Pupil though. It was pretty easy either way.
I feel like this vote is going to be interesting. The Shining. Somehow is number five. I thought it would be higher because people who aren't me really like The Shining. Versus the 2019 version of Pet Cemetery,
The
which is
Shining came in with a 236, and the 2019 Pet Cemetery 171. I believe that was the last one to make the list.
yes,
You're
it is number 28.
Yes.
are you, are you gonna sit here and tell me that the 2019 Pet Cemetery is higher rated than the 80 whatever?
Let me see here. The original Pet Cemetery for 1989 had a score of 161.
Get the fuck out of here.
So it is three movies better.
All right, so make sure you join in next week when we hear Jeremy's ranting.
The
Oh,
Shining.
next week's going to be a
I
lot of fun with Jeremy.
I'm not gonna vote for The Shining very much, but I'm gonna vote for him over this one. You know, I'll save my opinion of The Shining until we get to an actual one worth talking about.
Yeah, I'm also voting The Shining.
Okay.
I enjoy Jeremy's little, I don't want to call them rants.
Mini
Outbursts, is that a good word?
outbursts. Sure.
All right. It Chapter 2 with a 185 versus Dolores Claiborne with a 222.
I never seen Dolores Claiborne.
I'm trying to
Can
remember if I have.
somebody tell me about that movie?
I heard it's great. I haven't seen it, but I just watched this thing about Stephen King last night, actually. It was like Horror's Greatest on AMC Plus. And they were talking about how it was Kathy Bates is in this, right?
Correct. It's
Yeah.
Yes.
the tagline on IMDb is a big city reporter travels to a small town where her mother has been arrested for murder of an elderly woman for whom she worked as a housekeeper. It's Kathy Bates, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Christopher Plummer, David Strathairn. Oh, John C. Riley. That's got to be one of his
Wow.
early movies. Um, a bunch of faces that you would know, but necessarily Wouldn't recognize the names. Sounds good. I'm disappointed I've never seen it. Um, I have seen it, chapter two. So are we going to vote for a movie that none of us have seen, or are we going to vote for a movie that I'm pretty sure we've all seen?
I haven't seen chapter two.
Oh, you haven't?
No,
Oh,
surprisingly.
I, I find it annoying that it's It Part One and then It Chapter Two.
Is that really how they're
Yeah,
named?
that's how they're named.
That's so weird.
That's not just me putting them in there. Hi, please.
oh. It never dawned on me that that's a problem, and now it is. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
Part
gonna
One
tell
and
you to pick a lane,
Chapter Two.
Justin, but
That's not. It's not me.
that's crazy.
All right. So let's who wants to kick off the voting here?
I'll go for Dolores Claiborne.
All right.
I was gonna go for It Chapter Two because
Oh,
at least seen it. Luckily for you, Nicholas, we tend to make up the rules as we go, so it's your call on how you want to go about
that
this.
is true. I am going to vote it chapter two because I've seen it. But we might have to revisit this one again later when I've actually watched some of these movies. All right.
That's
I
fair.
maybe I have seen chapter two. I'll have to watch it again for the first time.
Okay. Now here's one that I had to look up last night because I had never heard of it before. The Life of Chuck at 222 versus Creepshow with 192.
Life of Chuck is a 2024 movie. So maybe just the later stuff you haven't been hearing of, because you had the same problem with
The Boogeyman.
the Boogeyman, which is 2023.
Yeah, I looked it up and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Didn't sound like a Stephen King book, but I do like Creepshow. It's been a very long time since I've seen and I really want to watch it again. But I do remember watching it like on cable, like on a Saturday or something like that, and really enjoying it. So I think I would have voted for Creepshow, even though because mainly it just seemed like Life with Chuck didn't seem like the kind of movie that I would want to watch anyway.
Jeremy?
All I gotta say is get fucked, Chuck, because creep show all the way.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you guys.
All right.
Life of Chuck is one I wanted to watch because I do like watching some of his other style stuff. So I did want to watch that one, but again,
Is
that's a lot of
Creepshow
move. That's a lot of movies for me to try to get through.
is Creepshow the one that he was in?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
He's in a couple of them.
Yeah, I mean, but no, like he had like kind of like a not a major role, but like he was in like a starring role of one of the little vignettes
yeah.
where like the plants overtake him or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Yes, yeah. I do remember that one. That is just like, wow, why would you let Stephen King be an actor, not just a cameo? But hey, whatever. Okay.
I always remember just all the bugs from that one. Or like with those like the cockroaches.
I mean, it's been a long
Uh,
time since
Yeah.
I've remembered it, so I don't remember all the details. I just remember I
I
know I
I'm
watched it and enjoyed it.
I am a much bigger fan of the second one actually, but we'll get to
oh,
that. Don't where's that? Where the fuck is that on the list?
that would be in the worst of bracket
Yeah, of course.
at
The
number
Raft is a great one. Actually, all three of them are awesome.
at number 42 total.
They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
This is
All
why we don't
right.
trust the critics.
Yeah, that's true. We tend not to, and this is why. All right. 19, Christine with a 199 versus 1408 with a 211. Christine being the killer car and 1408 being the killer hotel room with John Cusack and Sam Jackson. I don't remember
Yes. Well,
1408 very well. I know I saw it because I was like, oh, it's Stephen King, it's John Cusack, it's Samuel L. Jackson. At least I think it was. Let me. Yes,
I
it
think
is.
you're right.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because they have the haunted hotel room that they have to blah blah blah. I mean, killer car.
Killer car.
Yeah.
I'm going with Christine.
Yeah, I
It's,
remember actually seeing 1408 in theaters, but I mean, Christine, sexy soundtrack, sexy car, sexy director. Come on.
1983 is when that movie came out.
Now I have to look up who directed Christine because I don't
The
remember.
legend, the fucking goat. JC.
Whew,
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, okay. John Carpenter. All right. I should
Jesus
remember
Christ.
that.
Jesus Christ. Might as well be.
All right. Okay. This is one that I did look up last night because it was the one that didn't ring a bell immediately. And it's also a newer one. 1922 with a 224 versus Running Man with a 178.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
mean,
familiar with that one, the 92.
I am not either, but I will tell you, even had I
That
watched it or heard of it, I'm voting Running Man.
Okay.
1922 is Thomas Jane. I believe they're like on a family farm that his wife has, and she wants to sell it, but he doesn't want to, so he ends up like killing her, like him and his son do. So they're trying to do that, and he keeps seeing like her ghost and all that stuff.
Huh,
I remember it.
pretty
It's
cool.
not. It's not a bad movie. I liked it.
I've heard like a lot of these Netflix Mike Flanagan ones are really good. Is this Mike Flanagan?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's a Netflix
I
one.
might have to get Netflix for a little bit and check some of these out.
I mean, I want to see the remake of Running Man, or I get when it comes out here in a little bit. But I love that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It is so much fun. It is cheesy, but it is fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Like Running Man for me. I'm gonna vote for that.
and I do know that this movie has little to nothing to do with the book that it was based off of. And the new movie is supposed to be more based off of the book. Um, but you know, I still love the Arnold movie.
Yeah, yeah. Throw my vote at 1922.
Oh.
I know it's gonna lose anyways. It's a pretty good movie. I liked it. I don't want it just to get swept, even if we do all of Arnold.
All right. Number 27 here, The Dark Half with 172 versus Gerald's Game with a 233. I don't immediately know either of these movies. I know Gerald's Game was a Netflix movie where it was more into like bondage and kind of not Stephen King like. It's more of a
So, okay, Gerald's Game. The couple goes up to it's like a cabin or something, and they're trying to spice up the relationship. So he handcuffs her to the bedposts, and then immediately has a heart attack and dies. So it's her trying to get out of that. She starts hallucinating, seeing like the ghost of her husband, and then there's like another guy that randomly shows up who she thinks is a hallucination, but turns out isn't. And so it's pretty much all shot in one room, but it's wasn't bad.
okay.
I have no idea what the dark half is. Cue up Jeremy.
I don't know the Dark Half
Dang it.
either, but I did watch the scene in which she gets out of the handcuff.
Ah, yes.
So I'm gonna just from that alone, I'm gonna vote for Gerald's Game.
Yeah, isn't that
Okay.
crazy?
That's fucking nuts. I couldn't even. I had to look
Leave,
away.
just leave me there.
Yeah.
Throw my vote down there too, Nicholas.
Okay. The Dark Half is a writer's fictional alter ego wants to take over his life at any price. Oh, so it's basically kind of an autobiographical movie where he's writing it as whether like he's Stephen King and he also was Sam Bachman and Sam Bachman was trying to take over his life, I'm guessing. It's Timothy Hutton, Beth Grant,
When did this come out?
19
Which one? Dark half?
Dark Half. Yeah.
1993.
Oh,
93.
okay.
Yeah, all
Gerald's
right.
Game was another recent one, 2017.
I guess sure, why not? I'll vote for Gerald's Game, even
It's
though
it's worth a watch. It's another, I think, Netflix one. It's not bad.
all right. Now this one's going to be hard to vote for because I don't think either any of us have taken the time to go see The Long Walk yet.
No.
But it's a number seven with a 232, so people seem to really like it. versus Hearts in Atlantis with a 173,
It
which is
has The Long Walk, 73 IMDb, 88 Rotten Tomatoes, 71 Metacritic.
okay. So some pretty high scores across the board for that one.
So, yes, you'd be doing okay.
Hearts in Atlantis. I remember kind of enjoying it. That was geez, who was in that one? That was Anthony Hopkins.
Yes.
I don't know anything on.
I don't know anything about that one either.
Did you hear
Uh,
about one of the screenings they were doing for The Long Walk where
with, with the
they actually
treadmills,
had, yeah.
that would have been awesome.
I would have done that.
And if it went below what, you had to stay on what, 3 or
I think it was
3.2?
3, yeah.
And if you stopped watching it at any time, you got just stopped walking, you got escorted out and didn't get to finish the movie.
Did you have to pay for the movie?
Yeah.
Ah,
And
hmm.
then walk on the treadmill the whole time. And if you stopped walking, you had to leave the theater and didn't get to finish watching the movie. I think just based on that advertisement alone, I'm voting for the long walk.
Okay. Just so we are aware, the Hearts in Atlantis is a young boy's life changes for the better when a mysterious man with psychic powers moves into the family home that he shares with his widowed mother.
Ah,
Okay.
cool.
It was a fun little movie.
Walking on
Um,
treadmills.
but no, yeah, not walking on treadmills.
I might
Uh,
try to do that when I watch that movie. I'll walk on my treadmill the whole time.
all right, so both of you are voting for the long walk. All right, I'm going to vote for Hearts in Atlantis. All right. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Cujo, 178 versus the Green Mile, 226. So the Killer Saint Bernard, which honestly, if you've ever dealt with a Saint Bernard before, you know that movie is completely fictional because Saint Bernards are about the most docile, just,
They're
easy go.
giant teddy bears.
Yes, giant teddy bears. Or the Green Mile, which was Tom Hanks, Michael Clark Duncan, and a whole bunch of other famous people. Also very well done.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the two of you are going to vote for this one. I I wouldn't even hazard a guess.
I mean, I think you could hazard a pretty,
You could get a very good if you were a betting man.
If I
uh,
was a betting man, I think both of you are voting for Cujo, quite honestly.
Yeah. You went away with some cash tonight, my friend.
I don't know if
And
I would vote for Cujo.
I heard last night, according to Joe Hill, he said it was pronounced Kuho.
Oh, okay.
I
But yes,
mean,
I'm voting for Cujo for sure. Well, not like for it's not like it was a hard choice. It was hard. It's harder than I make it sound. Like The Green Mile is a great movie.
I think I'd vote for Green Mile.
Oh
Okay.
no, no, Kuho.
Well,
I liked Green Mile. I thought it was really good.
Cujo is getting taken out back like Old Yeller and
No,
put down.
one
I was
round for Cujo. That's a travesty. That's a fucking travesty. You know
It
what you just
probably
did?
a
it probably
travesty.
is, but like all right. So now we are to Doctor Sleep, the somewhat sequel to The Shining, with a 210, or The Monkey, with a 200. I watched The Monkey last night.
Yes.
Um, I didn't hate it, but I don't know if I liked it. It
Wow.
was a movie. Like
Ah,
I just, I think, I don't know. Like I just, there was, I don't care that it had the ending wasn't the part that bothered me, but I don't know. Like it just, it was. But I've never seen Doctor Sleep, so I'm voting for the monkey.
All right.
all right. Jeremy, you saw the monkey, right, in
I
theaters?
did. I did. Yeah. And I'm gonna go on record as saying I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I mean, there were parts of the movie that I really enjoyed, but there was enough about it that just made me go,
Uh, a lot of that movie was just kind of like unnecessarily dumb, which made it a whole lot of fun.
that's why
I really liked the monkey.
like
I didn't
I
expect to laugh as much as I did.
Yeah,
no,
because you're
I would
laughing and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh
I
shit.
think it was the parts that wasn't like the parts of the movie that bothered me weren't like the over the top gross gore humor. Like that's the stuff that I was enjoying. It was more of the interplay between the father and son, more of the like the like the Tatiana Maslany of it all. Like I mean I really like her as an actress, but like I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
it's straight down the middle for me. Like I
That's
would
fair.
probably watch it again, but I would never watch it again. Like, like if I was over at your house and you're like, we're gonna watch The Monkey, I'd be like, all right, cool, we'll watch it. I wouldn't be like, fuck you, I'm out. Like I'm going home.
That's fair.
But okay, so if Monkey's winning across the board though,
The monkey.
okay.
Was
I
Doctor Sleep
haven't
another Mike Flanagan?
No, that was Osgood Perkins.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, did
I
he do
I
that? He
haven't
did the monkey too, didn't he?
I haven't seen Doctor Sleep. I really wanted to, but I just haven't watched
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Doctor Sleep. I don't know who did Doctor
I
Sleep.
think Doctor Sleep was Mike Flanagan again.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to see that one. I just haven't made
Did,
it around to it.
yeah, I got it. There's a lot on my list here now.
All right. This is going to be an interesting debate. So most people see this movie and don't know that it's a Stephen King book. Um, in fact, a lot of people have seen this movie and find out that Stephen King wrote it and are very surprised. Number one, Shawshank Redemption with a 264 versus The Mist, which we've already talked about. Shawshank Redemption is in my personal top 10 of movies, so that's going to get my vote. But I feel like you two are wild cards, and I have no idea how you're going to vote.
Not for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like to miss that much.
Uh, as much as we like to just do things to cause complete and utter chaos, this is one of those times where we're not
Okay. All right.
turning the crank on the monkey's back.
Not yet anyway. Okay. All right. It Part 1 versus The Dead Zone.
What did it part one have?
227.
227 versus 230.
Yeah, so basically almost a wash here.
I'm gonna start it with it part one.
Okay.
I did enjoy it.
Give me the dead zone.
Okay. So you're going to make it hard on me. Um I really enjoyed it as well, but I think I'm gonna give it to the Dead Zone. Um, because the Dead Zone is just it's more interesting to me. I mean, it's really good. But I think because it got split into two, if like it had been one movie, I probably would have voted for it. But yeah, I'm gonna go Dead Zone.
Cool. It's it.
However, I'm gonna change my how I voted for it here, and I'm gonna go it. It's now The Shining versus It Chapter Two. I hate The Shining. I fucking hate that movie with a passion.
Wow.
Um, like what's his name? The director why am I so
Stanley
bad with
Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick?
Rick,
Stanley Kubrick is an overrated blowhard asshole.
whoa! If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the moon landing.
Yeah.
It's true.
But yeah, I can't stand The Shining. I really don't understand why people love that movie so much.
Yeah. The Shining.
I mean, but you got to
Uh,
remember, I also, when people talk about The Godfather being the greatest movie of all time, I'm also very confused by that as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, The Shining, I think it looks cool. It just looks cool. I don't know what to say. What else can I say, really?
the only thing you really can say is it's moving on.
all right. I mean, I'm not surprised. That's why I said what I said before either
Although
you had a chance to vote. So,
he shouldn't have been so mean to what's her face.
oh, Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is true. All right. Creep Show versus Misery.
Oh,
A vignette of movies with interesting stories and morals, or Misery, where you're gonna get your feet knocked off. Also a Kathy Bates, Stephen King
Yeah.
movie.
damn, this is a tough one for me. I'm kind of pissed that like some of these low rated ones aren't up here, so in an effort to keep some low rated ones high, I'm gonna vote Creep Show.
Okay. Um,
I'm going to vote for Misery just to make Nicholas be the one who has to decide this one.
Creep Show.
Okay, I say
Oh,
we needed a scapegoat.
Um, I'm gonna make a little admittance here. I've never actually seen Misery. I've
Oh,
I've I've seen enough parodies of Misery. I know the basic plot lines, so like I feel like I've seen it, but I've never actually watched the entire thing.
wow,
all right.
cool.
All right, Stand By Me versus Christine.
That's insane.
Stand By Me, the number three movie, 248 versus Christine.
Ooh,
Coming of age stories that I know tug at Jeremy's heartstrings and really push the right buttons of his genre. Or Christine, a movie about a killer car.
Well, if you were to ask me which one I would throw on right now, it would be Christine.
Well, I mean, you can vote however you choose to want. I mean, just because it's October doesn't mean you have to vote one way or the other. But
yeah,
Well, someone else vote first then.
man,
I'm gonna vote Christine.
I would also vote Christine.
Oh wow.
All right, that makes it easy then. I'll just vote for
Yeah,
Christine so we can
I'm not
pile it
entirely
on.
sure if I've ever seen Stand By Me.
I have never seen all of it. Um,
Yeah, that might be the boat I'm in.
Okay.
I there's a couple of podcasts I haven't listened to yet on my the ones that I listen to because I haven't watched Stand By Me yet. And if those people are listening, yes, I know you're shocked that I've never watched Stand By Me. I just haven't.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that movie in its entirety.
No, I know I haven't. I've seen scenes and parts, bits and pieces here and there, but I've never seen it from beginning to end.
That's what we need to do is come up with a bracket of like movies we've never seen that shock people.
Okay. I don't know
Uh, how,
how we'll rank.
how,
Well, I mean, I know how
how,
we'll rank them, but I don't know how we'll vote on them.
yeah. Which is more shocking that we all have to do like our own personal brackets on that one, but
Yeah.
I
All right.
digress.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The Running Man, 178 versus Gerald's Game, 233. I'm just gonna go
I,
ahead and click this
I
one right
think,
here.
yeah, I think we know how this one's going.
Yeah,
Okay, so three for the Running
I'm,
Man.
I'm not even going to throw a pity vote on Gerald's game like I did for 1922. Battle sweeper.
All right, here we go. Mark Hamill versus Tom Hanks. The Long Walk with 233 versus Green Mile 226. 226. I mean, I've never seen The Long Walk. It's still in theaters to the best of my knowledge. So it's really hard for me to vote against it, but it's really hard for me to vote for it. But I have a feeling even had I seen The Long Walk, I'd still be voting for the Green Mile.
yeah. Green
Yeah,
Mile.
maybe if I actually saw the long walk, I would change my vote, but because I haven't, I can't really vote for it. Not like it stopped
The
us
Green
before.
Mile, um, that was a book that Stephen King released in like separate like chapter forms. Like he released like a couple chapters at a time, so you had to go buy like it was like $5 or $6 a book. Like you would have to wait like a month. Like it was like a serial novel.
Hmm,
Like so, like I'd run to the grocery store and buy like the 60 page, and read it all, and then wait another month until he released the other one. Like you had to,
that's interesting.
I don't even know if I have those books anymore. Surely somewhere, because I don't throw stuff away, but my parents might have thrown it away on me or donated them. Oh, here
Well,
we go. Here's one we haven't talked about yet. I'm surprised we haven't. Anybody who's been paying attention knows that there's one Stephen King movie we haven't brought up yet. that is definitely on the best of list. Carrie, 1976 version with a 254. It's number two on the list versus The Monkey.
The movie that started it all.
Oh, yeah, because it was the first Stephen King book to be made into a movie
Yep.
and pretty well done. I have seen that movie. I've seen multiple versions of that movie, and I'm sure we'll talk about one of the other versions again next week.
Oh no.
I don't think that version is going to get voted on the way this one is.
It
Listen, like I
might.
said,
It might.
I didn't hate the monkey, but I didn't like it. I did like Carrie, so I'm voting for Carrie.
I liked the
Okay.
monkey, but not that much. I'm going Carrie.
I'm gonna vote for the monkey.
Oh, okay.
I recently rewatched Carrie, and I was like, it's still just okay to me. At least I found the monkey to be a little more entertaining with all those crazy kills. But don't hate it.
All right. So now we are to The Shawshank Redemption versus The Dead Zone. Two very different movies. Two very good movies, but uh, I mean, it's really hard for me to vote against a movie that's in my personal top 10 unless it was against another movie that was in my top 10. So it's going to be Shawshank Redemption. But
Justin.
you guys get to vote. Like, is it Stephen King enough for you? Is it spooky enough for you? Because Green Mile, I mean, Shawshank Redemption is neither spooky nor very Stephen King like, but
Had it been between Shawshank Redemption and It, I would have went with I would went with It. But based on this one, I think I'm gonna have to go with Shawshank Redemption.
All right.
As much as
Yeah.
I didn't want it to move on out of spite,
fight. All right.
I will vote different ways just to spite you, Nicholas.
That's how we ended up with Bob as the best dad bracket
No, it's because I
winner.
really like Bob's Burgers. That was not a spite.
All right, The Shining versus Creep Show. I'm voting Creep Show.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, yeah, yeah. I was gonna
Okay.
wait for Justin, I guess, but
I was
sorry.
gonna say The Shining.
Make it more exciting. Oh well.
Okay. All right, here we go. We are down to Christine versus the Running Man. The absolute killing machine that is Arnold Schwarzenegger, or a machine
The
that is
absolute
killing.
killing machine.
All right. Man, it's hard for me to vote against the Running Man, so I'm not going to.
Christine.
The Running Man.
Oh my God.
Our love of Arnold just kind of outweighed that one. Christine's a really good
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. You do love Arnold. I should have known it was gonna end up like this.
I
All
I, I
right.
could vote move the other way despite Nicholas because I like doing that.
All right, The Green Mile versus Carrie.
I'm fucking pissed.
Is Christine your favorite movie for mid?
It's one of them. It's definitely like top three.
Where are we at?
A lot of my favorites are gonna come up next week,
Yeah,
actually.
I think that I always think we have more fun talking about the supposed worst of anyway, just
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they're more fun movies to talk about. All right, we are to The Green Mile with a 226 versus Carrie with a 254.
I'm gonna I'm gonna vote for the Green Mile.
Okay.
Give me Carrie.
Okay. Oh, you gotta make it difficult on me. Why are we doing this? Um, I'm gonna vote Carrie just because I think it's more Stephen King like. It's the first Stephen King, and I don't want to see two prison movies against each other. So voting Carrie because I feel like, I don't know how that was gonna be voted for. All right, Shawshank Redemption versus Creepshow.
Creep show.
I don't think it's gonna go how you want it to, Nicholas.
I, I'm always prepared for you guys to just vote off the rails. So however you feel like voting, I mean, I'm voting Shawshank, so now this is completely up to you.
Yeah, it's going off the rails. It's it's a creep show.
Let's go.
Even
All
though
right.
it's not like a full movie because it's those little like vignettes and everything, but it's still good.
All right. So now we are to The Running Man versus Carrie.
Just go ahead. We all know the running man's moving on.
Do we? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I'd like
Uh,
to know how you're going to vote first.
Okay,
It's easy.
fine.
Jeremy's gonna say
Carrie.
Carrie,
Okay.
and then I haven't voted for Carrie yet because I didn't find it to be that good. I'm gonna go for the Running Man, and because
Okay.
I love Arnold.
All right, you're right. Running Man is moving on. All right. So in the battle for the best of
Number
Arnold,
20 versus number 22.
um,
Something
it,
went wrong here.
yeah, something very went wrong here. But it is exactly how I expected it to go. Are we going for the best creep show or
If
the best The Running Man?
I can't believe those are the two.
if it had been Christine versus Carrie, which way would you guys have voted?
I probably would have gone Carrie.
Still Christine for me.
And I probably would have went Christine. So,
Could have been a very different thing.
and it's
All right.
already a very different thing with
Yeah, yeah.
what is going on.
Write some angry letters to disagree.
Or just write it letters at all. I mean,
Or
I,
anything.
I want to
Yeah.
hear
we'll
from
give
you.
you
Like,
we'll give you Nicholas's personal address after the show.
I mean, just send me a letter, a note, say anything saying that you've listened to the show, you hate me, you love me,
For God's sake, anything.
just anything.
Please.
Just, just let me know you exist. But anyway, this is how we have to vote, because this is what we do to ourselves every time we do one of these brackets. Are we going to vote for the Creep Show or the Running Man?
Creep show.
Justin,
Justin.
you seem to be consulting your notes here.
Yeah, Justin's thinking about what he's done here. What have I done?
What have you done?
What have you brought upon us?
I would love if. No, never mind. I'm not even gonna say that.
I
I,
mean,
I oof,
this is not the final vote that I saw coming.
no.
I mean, I should have because, well, but I'm gonna make it hard, and I don't know if I would have ever actually voted for The Running Man to be the best Stephen King movie, but in this scenario, I'm going to.
I mean, a lot of things that you did think would make it far did, though. I mean,
Yes.
it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Um, are there two things at the end going against each other then at the very end?
we can
Yeah, I
talk
mean,
about it
we'll
if we
we'll
want.
obviously talk about, when we decide what's is the best of the worst, and I'm using worst in quotation marks. You know,
Oh, I set that one up to be. I thought we'd do like what is the worst, so we'd vote for the worst of the two movies.
yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll
Yeah.
probably change our minds between now and then. So, but at this point, we're still waiting on you to vote so
Okay.
we can end this episode and put it to bed. And
So we can go. All right, we're calling it a night.
no,
All right.
probably not. We
So remember, if you're the owner of the Angels,
Uh, I'm excited already for the next one.
you know what?
Can't wait to see I forget about some of those movies.
Lock me in on Creep Show.
All right. I'm not mad about it.
Oh,
I almost voted for Creep Show, but
I was so torn between the two.
so we
that
have
makes
the
the
I
Christine
think
sting a little less.
I think Creep Show because of the three. What is it? The three shorter ones, short
Yeah,
movies.
I think isn't there might be even more in that one.
yeah, it might be
I think there's like
four.
5 or
Oh, no,
4.
four. I don't know. It's been so long since I've watched it.
It's
Um,
kind of just more because they're the shorter little
yeah,
story. It's a little more entertaining. Like it keeps you.
yeah,
There's some parts of Running Man that don't.
yes, but
So
the Running Man is also Arnold. So,
I know.
but I will say I'm not mad about Creepshow winning because Creepshow is a much more Stephen King based movie.
Jeremy,
And
Creepshow versus
more,
Christine.
Christine.
Oh,
Yeah. But
it's
Creepshow 2 versus Christine, that might be a different story.
all
yeah.
right. So we will talk more about Stephen King next week. But as for right now, did anybody watch anything over the last couple weeks that did not involve the Packers kissing their sister?
Huh.
Uh,
I watched the Brewers spank the Cubs,
that
game
was
one.
nice.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
I watched, is it called Haunted Hotel? Is that what it is on Netflix? I
Wow.
think.
Hmm.
It's an animated with, oh God, what is that guy's name? Somebody who's not using their phone as a device. Look that up. Make sure I'm thinking of the right name.
Haunted Hotel, you think it
Yeah,
is?
I believe it's Haunted Hotel. It's Netflix animated. I
Oh,
think it was Hotel.
Will
Will
Forte.
Forte?
Yes, I watched that.
Well, looking through the cast list, I would like to, I'm gonna have to add this to my list of things to watch.
Yes, I recently watched that. It's pretty good.
So,
Even if, yeah.
all
And
right.
Oh, what
then I think that's really it.
have I been doing? I got an AMC Plus subscription just so I could watch Fear Fest,
Oh,
even though it's
nice.
all old movies that I already own. There's nothing like just watching the marathons.
Nice.
So I watched last night. I watched three Friday the 13th movies, and I built
Oh,
a Lego Game Boy.
nice.
It was fun.
That Game Boy's
Um,
pretty cool looking.
yeah, it's like it's a fun build. It's cool how they even have like the cartridges you can put in, like you make the little game carts.
And the little screen inserts.
Yeah.
Oh, that is, I think I saw some pictures of it, but I guess I'll have to wait for you to make your YouTube short of,
Yeah.
What about Petey? Is he still in pieces?
Oh yeah.
That poor piranha. I mean, he's at least, oh, never mind. He's still
There he
there.
is.
oh,
Just
the
slid him
Piranha
under.
Plant.
Poor
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Petey.
a really annoying day actually. Everything kept falling.
all right. Do you
Yeah.
watch anything else
I think
or?
that was it. I've been
Okay.
well, like I mentioned before, there's a show on AMC called like uh Scariest Moments or something. And there's like they'll focus on a different topic each time. So one of them's like horror tropes. One of them was like all Stephen King stuff. And they talk to like different horror people. And yeah, I've been watching some of those. Those are good. But
Okay.
that's about it for me.
Um, well, I also watched the Brewers kick the Cubs' ass. That was fun. Then after that, I watched Naked Gun, the new one with Liam Neeson, because they put that on Paramount Plus. It is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Like I didn't have high hopes when they announced it. My hopes went up significantly when I saw the first trailer, and then I found out that Akiva, what's his name? I don't remember
Yeah.
Akiva's last. The guy
Lonely
from
Island guy.
one of the Lonely Islands guy was directing it. Um, but then I watched it and I was like, wow, like Liam Neeson might have a new career. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he is. I mean, well, he might be able to do exactly what Leslie Nielsen did, where he went from being the dramatic guy to being just like the straight man in ridiculous comedy. Like he might have a whole new career in doing those types of movies if he wants to.
He's
Yeah, that
gonna
was a fun.
remake a bunch of Leslie Nielsen movies, just throw Liam Neeson in instead. Wrongfully accused, Mr. Magoo.
Why
Um,
not?
and
I'm here, I'm here for it.
something that I've never said before, Pamela Anderson was actually good in the movie. Like,
She was pretty
surprise,
good in
like,
Stacked,
I never
oh
saw that
yeah,
one.
that was a long time ago.
Stripperella.
VIP.
Oh, come on now. That show was not. I mean, it was fun to watch, but it wasn't any good.
Yeah, I saw Naked Gun in theaters with my dad. We had a great time with that one
It
too.
was, I
It
mean,
was fun.
I would really enjoy. Yeah, they put it up on Paramount Plus this week. I really enjoyed it. Like Because I mean, I love the first one. You know, we talked about how much all
Yeah.
three of us loved the first one when we did the parody movie bracket a while back. After we did that, I like rewatched it and I was like, oh man, I do love this movie. Um, but
I'll try to give this one a watch before next week.
yeah. So it's much better than it had any right to be, considering what they were trying to live up to. And then
Yeah.
what else did I watch? Oh, and then I watched The Monkey, which we already talked about. I've been watching a lot of like Halloween Wars, Haunted or not Haunted, Halloween Baking Champion, which I'd like to
I'm
thank
caught
just
up on
I'd like to
that.
thank Justin for pointing something out about that show. So Jeremy, do you ever watch Halloween Baking Championship?
Yeah, I have a couple of them. Yeah.
So you know they got the three judges. They got Carla Hall, Zach Young, and Stephanie Boswell.
Hmm.
So
Yep,
Justin Snapchats
definitely.
me a couple weeks ago and he's like, look at this. And it's a picture of Zach Young standing on a box in between the two judges. And
No
they
way.
and they have camouflaged the box to look like the floor.
They have they have it the same like tile on the box, the sides, the top, and everything to try to get it
So
to like camouflage
and he
itself in.
sent it to me and I was like, I had never seen it before. And he sent me a picture of it and he's like, look at this. And I was like, and so then like that night I watched the episode and like that's all every time they showed it, like that's all I could see. I saw it like 4 or 5 times.
Jeez. That's funny.
There's one
Uh,
I sent him from the last episode where they show him like in one scene, he's standing next to Carla on his box. And he's up pretty high, like to her ear maybe. And then the next scene it shows him not on his box and he's like below her chin.
Wow.
Oh, that box must be like 2 to 3 inches tall.
oh, I would say probably even six. Like it's
It is crazy. You can't unsee it.
no, and now that I've seen it, I can't like it's like a game for Jessica and I to point out the box anytime we see it now.
Find the
Especially
box.
when he's walking up, like you can see him take that big step onto the box.
Oh,
Oh, it's a little guy.
We we figure he's got to be like 5'2".
yeah, at most. So,
That's great.
but yeah, no, I mean, I just enjoy watching those cooking shows anyway. So, all right then. Anything else? Anybody, you got anything? I know you've got some stuff coming out this in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. So well, I just released something. If you want to go check out this, we did a new Mysteries from Beyond called Our Final Destination. It's like our take on Final Destination. And it was a lot of fun to shoot. We all wrote and storyboarded our own death scenes, and like really elaborate death scenes, and just tried our best to shoot them. And like they're obviously really cheesy, but it was a lot of fun. And yeah, if you're looking for something to kick off your October, that you can check that out. But they're also going to have a lot of other videos coming out throughout the month. Maybe a gaming gauntlet, some freaky film
31
clubs,
days.
10 probably, maybe if we're lucky. But yeah, maybe some episodes and who knows what else. But keep your eyes on the channel. And one more thing, this is unrelated to me, but Hulu right now is doing they have a collection of all these Halloween episodes of like old sitcoms, like in one place. It's like in a
Oh,
Halloween section. It's really
Oh,
cool. Like the Home
I
Improvements and like anything that's on Hulu that has a Halloween episode is like collected.
oh yeah, I saw they had their Halloween section up. I heard I didn't see it because I
I'll
didn't
have to
go
check it
look at it
out.
yet, but I heard that Disney Plus has some of those live channels now where like you
Hmm,
can just watch and they did the on their Simpsons live channel, it's just back to back Treehouse of Horror, like one through whatever they're up to. Like
that's
just
cool.
continuous loop of the but I didn't bother to check that out yet. I did. They made the announcement last or middle to end of last week after the season premiere of what, season 37 or whatever it is they're up to next summer or the summer after. I don't remember. Simpsons 2,
Yeah, saw that.
Another movie. Yep.
another movie. So,
I will not wait 20 years for a sequel.
Yeah.
yeah, no. So, okay. Well, as
Hmm.
Justin easily predicted earlier, if you own the Angels and your name is Artie Moreno, and you didn't fire, well, you fired the head coach, but you didn't fire the general manager, go fuck yourself.
Comic books have been around for almost a century, and in the last 2 decades, we've finally gotten to see many of these characters brought to life in movies and on TV. On the Moving Panels podcast, we discuss movies and TV shows based on, inspired by, and adapted from the world of comic books. Join me and my guests as we discuss both the good and the bad from Marvel, DC, and even some of the lesser-known comic book companies. Learn what is and isn't from the comics, as well as our nerdy review of the movie or show. New episodes drop every Monday, and you can find us wherever you listen to podcasts. So join us for Moving Panels, and I'll see you on the other side of the page.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and listen to an 80s Flick Flashback podcast once in a while, you could miss it. Do you love movies of a certain age? Do you miss the days of VHS tapes, VCRs, and the video rental stores? Does the thought of another 80s movie being remade seem inconceivable? My name is Tim Williams. I'm the creator and host of the 80s Flick Flashback podcast. On each episode, I'm joined by guest co-hosts to discuss one of the many movies released in the 1980s. We share our first-time watch memories, our favorite scenes, and even learn some behind-the-scenes stories about the cast and crew along the way. New episodes are released every other Friday on your favorite podcasting platform. So make like a tree, get out of here, and go listen to an excellent episode of the 80s Flick Flashback podcast. The ad is over. Go home. Go.